This is Rock Man is with Stereophobia. So how you guys doing?
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for
Hey,
so much for the invite.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
So anyone new to Stereophobia, how would you describe your sound and the energy you bring?
Uh, well, our sound is they like to call it alternative metal.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, it's a lot of it has a lot of influence, uh, like post new metal or post grunge, something like that, with very mellow uh, parts in music and aggressive parts. It's a mix between them, um, and very heartfelt lyrics. I think, yeah, I think that's
yeah, I think that's it.
that's describe yeah, some sort of yeah.
So the band is from Portugal. What's the alternative rock scene like out there?
Um, well,
Limited.
th yeah, there's not much going on with alternative metal here in Portugal.
Yeah,
Most of bands are, especially the underground scene. It's most like death metal or grinds, black metal. It's more extreme sound, you know. There's not very common our sound. There's a lot of bands with this kind of sound, but are more like tribute bands, you know,
Mhm.
tributes to Deftones or Limp Bizkit or whatever. But there's original bands. There's not much with our type of sound, unfortunately. Yeah.
So who are some Portuguese bands or artists that you think deserve more attention in the world?
Do you
well, I
want
can,
to?
yeah,
Yeah.
I can say a few words about that. It's a tricky question because when we are on the road, we see and we knew so many new bands with the very good quality that are not exposed as much as they would be. And the same happens the other way around. People don't know us until they actually get our promotion on their socials, or they see us by chance in a small club or a venue where we open for someone else. So, and in that regard, we have a few names with whom we played and that we will still play, like the Battlers, Reduce, so many that we found on the road that deserve that attention, but they don't have it because actually we need to say this, that the market is very small, small country, small market. The attention goes more to the main pop stars, let's say, and just four, five, six names that are really well known, which leaves not much space for bands like us. Still, we try, and we try to thrive on this environment. And again, there's so many bands that we have the luck to share the stage with, but the names are just so many to mention here.
Yeah. Let me say that we have I think a big band here in Portugal in the metal scene. It's called Moonspell. They have a lot of projection outside, but I think that's on the metal scene. It's the only one, I think. But it's more like gothic metal. It's cool. I like it, but it's different. Yeah.
So let's dig into the new album, Choke on This. What's the meaning behind that bold title?
It's
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 for you,
it's
Mike.
yeah, it's curious you asked that because we will release on Monday our first documentary about the recording and everything that we've done it and all that stuff behind it.
Mhm.
But choke on this. It's my intention would be a more polemic or to create some kind of impact with the name, because the album had a lot of personal issues, personal stuff that I had to carry, and all the burden I had to carry on my shoulders through the years, and so it's more like how can I say this? it's almost dedicated to my family, all the negligent stuff that happened to me when I was young, and it's like a message that here it is. That's all my diary, from the past, and now you have choke on. It's all the message that's input in here. Choke on this because it's the stuff that I have to carry and then throw it outside in these themes, in this musical stuff. Yeah.
What themes or emotions are you going to try to push this album?
Um, Emotions. It's some sort of like I said before. It's family issues. It's childhood issues. It's like I said. It's very personal. Um, so yeah, that's that kind of emotions that I try to bring up. And everything happens. Um, Everything happens within the not only instrumentally, but with the lyrics. Most of the songs I first wrote, and then we made the music, in turn of the lyrics. So yeah, that's the kind of emotions.
So the Freak Show is insane. What inspired that track?
The Freak Show. Well, it had a lot of influences about the sounds. It has people said that had a lot of influences. That goes to my influences uh, from when I was young till today, like Marilyn Manson. And you can hear a little of Marilyn Manson in the song, or a little of Muse, or I don't know, even Green Day. I don't know why, but there's one song of Green Day from the Dookie, and had a part on that typical song. But about the song, it's the message that we try to bring out. It's from the past days when I live on the street and I struggle living on the street. And there were a lot of discrimination, yeah, um, and that's the kind of message. It's against the discrimination. It's against people that are different, people that different styles, and that we try to uh, make it like they're still normal people, even with different styles, or with even with different type of life. Um, so uh, yeah, it's almost a critical to society in nowadays society. Yeah, that's what the song means.
Can you tell me about what Maggots is about?
Okay, Danny, Bruno, do you want to speak up about a little?
You are going well. You are going well. I like to hear you.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
man, come on.
Yeah, you're
No,
doing well. Continue.
Bruno, want to
uh,
say something about it?
No, Mike, just talk about it.
okay, yeah,
I can help
maggots.
Mike a bit. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, maggots. It's Danny. We spoke about it last interview we had on the
Yeah.
last weekend about it. If you want to explain just a little what you told, that's cool.
Yeah. There's I guess the message goes a bit in line what Mike said before. There's obviously this message of shock and impact, and the things that are not so well interpreted by society, let's say, and it's sort of a way to show what's in the first place what's inside our brains mostly, and it's sort of you you can see even from the video there's the doctor checking each one of us, what's our illnesses, let's say, what's stuck inside, what makes us be so these sort of weirdos in the light of the society, which sometimes it's not about that. It's all a matter of perception. And and then there's a doctor examining us, and the impact from the riffs and the punches on the main the chorus, but then that soft and the more alternative part in the middle that makes you to think why are you like that, why do you think like that, why others see you like that. And I would say this mix of emotions and perceptions, it's what comes up. Obviously, Miguel has a different perspective from it, but from those who see it and has that make that happen in that perspective, want to pass that message.
What is touring like for a Portugal band traveling across Europe? My mistake.
Well, that's something we still want to figure it out. We are working on that. We've been just playing home mainly, and again, we, especially with this album and signing with Eclipse Records, the intent was to put this product, let's say, that we know it comes from our hearts and from our guts, to the light of those that actually want to hear it. Being in a small market like the Portuguese one, like I said before, it's not ideal, and that's why we want to expand this abroad. This is what excites us. This is what we want. This is what we aim for. So far, we have just a taste of what we do internally, and I don't know what. I think Mike and Bruno can add something to about that excitement and what it means for us, especially when this was something that we had in our minds to go after, and seeing now this as a possibility, it's really something that complements what we compose for ourselves, but in the same time, others will identify for it, and we get that sample from our home, let's say, and we want to have that taste from what's out there.
I think that's it. Yeah.
What's the best venue you've ever played?
I think it was in Lisbon, in a RCA club that were almost a sold out house. And it was great I don't know, it's 400 people or 600 people. I don't remind, but it was awesome. Everyone singing the songs, or a lot of people singing the songs, knowing the lyrics. It were crowd surfing everywhere, mosh pits. It was nice. Yeah, it was great to see.
And the cherry on the top, having the crowd that most of them barely knew us, shouting our band's name. So I think this was something we get in our memories.
What is the worst?
Worst, I mean, well, Bruno, do you want to explain what our awesome shows that we do in Porto on the north of the country?
Yeah, that was all the worst shows I ever played. Yeah. I think 1 or 2 person in the show.
Yeah. We played to 1 or 2 persons. It was. I think it was the sound technique and the
2 or 2 guys,
the owner
and
the owner. Yeah, it's just the 2 persons there. But we did the show.
We did the show.
It was we did our thing. So.
Yeah, I think there was a main football game happening at the same time, and that also conditioned it a lot. But still, we played and we gave our best, and I think I still remember. I think at the end there was a few more people joining, not many, but it was better.
Yeah.
So
I had a guy that kept I'm sorry, Jam. Just
No, keep going.
to say this, I had a guy on the at the end of the night. I had a guy that come to me and offers me a tattoo. He had a tattoo store on the other side of the street. He said, "Man, you
Yeah.
got to come over and I'll make you a tattoo. Your band are awesome." And but we had to get the buzz and go to the other venue. So yeah, but that's a funny part.
So, if someone rushed the stage and a full brawl broke out, who do you think in the band is going to be like the designated fighter?
Bruno.
We're not wrestlers like you, Jam. But
But I would
I don't
say
know.
I would say
I don't
Bruno.
know.
I'd say Bruno.
Me?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe Bruno.
I can
Yeah.
probably hit someone in the base.
Yeah.
But that's it. I'm the quiet one, really.
I
So,
don't know. I don't know.
if you guys were on death row, what is your guys' final meals?
Okay.
Mhm.
Danny, do you want to start?
Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Tough one.
I don't know. Maybe a really good steak with everything that I have right to, and that would be it. Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's a bottle of bourbon, like Jack Daniels or something. Because if you want to die, well, at least I'm gonna with all, all wasted. So yeah, that's my meal.
I think I will go with with like Dennis said, with a steak, like we said in Portugal, that we talk. A good talk in the red wine. Yeah, that's for me.
Any crazy fan stories?
Not for me.
At least from my side, I don't have anything particular so far. I don't know if
Yeah,
Mike has some.
me neither. Because we're not. How can I say this? That don't sounds very weird. We're not very social thing. We don't want to be like the cool bands, that join parties and join stuff like that. So we do our thing and then we grab our stuff and most of we run away. But yeah, me particularly, I'm not a person fan. I don't like to be with a lot of people or to be with people. I mean, I love when people talk about what we do, and I appreciate so much. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But I'm not like that kind of rock star thing, to stay with them at the end most of the time, or yeah. So that not leaves many space, or that not many room for that type of things.
I would say the most rewarding thing. The next best thing after that would be it's when we see the audience singing lyrics, and like when we were young or something and we're following our idols and we do the same, and to see someone do that for us, it's I think that's the most important stories we get, at least at this point, and from what we've seen so far. This is the most rewarding thing, and it still amazes me. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you guys have any big announcements coming up?
Yeah, a few. Like I said before, we will start at the social media with the documentary about the Show on this album. We'll start releasing on Monday the first video. It will be 6 videos, and we're waiting for a big huge announcement about our tour, international tour that's going to be in Europe. Our agency is working on it, and maybe on the beginning of the next year we will start working on the new album.
All right, thank you guys so much for being on my show. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Jan.
Our
Thank you
pleasure.
for having
Thank you
us.
so much.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you very much.